calls the show. Wow, when no one knows. Ice sculptures in the summer heat. Running shoes that won't stay on your feet. Wendy Thomas VIP decree. Nights lost in the phone lines, can't you see? Welcome to the WDUM delights and chaos collide each night. Words that call, they're on the run. Scam centers ring with tales so tall. Spelling numbers making them fall. A burro's taking silent rooms. He's got reached in buffet gloom. We'll wait to roll. Ice sculptures melting shoes a mess. Wendy's demands as digital hiss. World sees and seeks mysteries alligator walls. In this chaos we find one smile that smiles. Welcome to the WDUM. It's Buddy and Sam.
Oh my God. I have no place to put a 12-foot ice sculpture.
You are here because the outside world rejects you.
No, that is definitely not allowed. No.
I'm sticking my head under a
You stick
sneeze
your head
guard.
under there and you ain't gonna have a head. How about that?
He's the wonder of wonder. How about that?
Disengage the simulator.
Well, you gonna hit me?
How about that?
So you just press down on the 5 key for 8 seconds.
You cannot come into the library
Okay.
using your pogo
Dumbo,
stick.
calm down, baby. Oh, I'm sorry.
Good girl, good girl.
And that's off of the Mississippi system. So if you just do 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi.
Wait, you're in public?
That guy, the customer that you're serving, he sounds pretty cool. Do you think he would be willing to join in?
I can ask him. We love WDUM.
WDUM, the dumbest station in town.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to the WDUM. My name is Buddy, and I am your host. Please head over to prankcast.com/WDUM and sign up there to get alerts when we do a live show. Send letters to the mailbag at WDUMShow@yahoo.com, and head over to our YouTube channel and subscribe. We've been uploading videos over there, and every once in a while you may get something before it gets to the podcast feed. So a few months back, I created a bogus Nextdoor account using the name Mortimer Montalbano. For those who don't use Nextdoor, it's really funny. People are constantly complaining, whining, or asking for money. So I make some strange posts and I read people's replies. The first post that I made was about eating a wild turkey that I had accidentally ran over, and it got a lot of traction. Hopefully this one will too. So I'm going to make a post now and read the results and people's replies throughout the show. So the post is, does anyone know a trustworthy and dependable psychic medium? I need to speak to my old roommate who passed away a few years back. He was very organized, but I can't find the instruction manual for the Keurig he left me, and I know it's somewhere in the house. Thanks in advance. More. Alright, so that's posted, and we'll check back in on that as the show goes on. Enjoy. Hey, what's going on? Is this the breakfast spot over on North Academy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, I had made plans for like a 4th of July breakfast brunch thing. I had reserved with a breakfast hibachi spot. That new truck that's in town. I don't know if you've seen it.
Hold on, please.
Yep.
Thank you for calling Wade's. This is Ramon.
Hey, what's going on, Ramon? Did she fill you in on what was going on, man?
No, could you repeat that for me, please?
So, I'm from Hibachi Breakfast Delights. We do pop-up collaborations with restaurants, and I had spoke to someone last week that we were going to come in and do a special 4th of July collaboration with you guys, so I'm on the way now. I was just wondering, should I come in through, like, front entrance, back entrance? Because I've got the hibachi griddle, I've got all my hibachi gear and everything.
Let me go see with the manager for you.
All right.
All right, thank you.
Hey, Leon on Prankcast. What's going on, man?
Thanks for holding. How can I help you?
Hey, what's going on, man? Is this a new person?
This is the manager. What can I do for you?
Did he fill you in on what was going on?
No, I'm not even sure what you're talking about.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I had spoken to someone last week, a member of the leadership team over there. We're coming in to do... I'm from Hibachi Breakfast Delights. I'm Chef Ryan Shen.
Who'd you speak with?
I terrible with names, if I'm honest. I can't remember, but they said they were in the management team, assistant manager, maybe. I try not to assign gender, so I don't know.
Okay, so what? I don't even know what you're talking about, man. What's going on?
So
Fill me in, because there's only two managers that work here. It's me and the owner, and I'm pretty sure the owner didn't tell you could come here, and I know I didn't tell you could come here.
So basically, the whole point of what our business is trying to do is it's a pop-up collaboration. So we figured, like, fireworks on the 4th of July, we're trying to pop up and be exciting. We're coming into to Wade's with we have our hibachi. You've been to a hibachi restaurant before, like a Japanese.
No, I'm not authorizing anybody to come here, man. It's the 4th of July. My restaurant is completely packed. Nobody talked to me about it. Nobody talked to my boss about it. Nobody's coming here.
Have you, do you know what I'm talking about, though? Like, you've seen the truck and everything for, have you ever had, like, a Japanese hibachi dinner, like with the steak and everything?
I'm really busy right now, man. I can't deal with this.
So should we, we're going to set up in the parking lot then, if that's cool. And like I said, this is no charge to your customers. They're going to be able to just have a snack before they come in, a little free appetizer from us. And we're going to be cooking up, like I said, it's me, Chef Ryan Shen, and then my brother, Eugene.
I can assure you my owner didn't tell you could do that, so I'm sorry.
Well, I know he did, because it's like a pop-up thing. I talked to someone, and I kind of gave them like a subtle hint, but it's a pop-up collaboration.
I get that, man, but like I said, it's the 4th of July, and I'm busy, and unless my owner said that you could, it's not possible.
It's not possible to do that?
No.
Well, even
unless you talk to the owner.
So I think I did, though. So I kind of hinted at what I was going on, but there has to be that element of surprise, like to represent the fireworks.
I apologize, man. I don't have time to talk to you about this right now. I'm sorry. I'll talk to my boss and see what he said, and I'll call you back.
Well, should I mean, if it's gonna like bother you guys, I can always set up shop by the sidewalk, like far enough away where it's not.
Cafe, coffee, can I help you?
Hey, what's going on? Is this the breakfast spot over on Delmonico?
No, this is not. This is Springs.
Oh, I thought you guys were on Delmonico Drive.
Yeah. Sorry about that, we are.
Hey, yeah, no, it's all good. I had a feeling. I know you guys, I've never been to the restaurant before. My name's Chef Ryan Shen. I own Hibachi Breakfast Delights. We're a food truck.
Okay.
So, I don't know, have you ever had like a Japanese hibachi dinner where they cook in front of you and they catch the egg and everything on the knife?
Yeah.
So I studied in that for years and years. I've worked in a ton of hibachi restaurants. I'm bringing that hibachi flavor to breakfast, and I'm also bringing it to the cafe this morning because we're going to be doing a pop-up collaboration.
Okay.
So what that means for you guys don't have to do any extra work. I've got a griddle, like a hibachi griddle, all my tools and everything. I've even got that kind of goofy hat they wear that they assigned me in Japan. And I'm coming over to set up shop outside the breakfast spot. I just need access to a couple strips of bacon if you guys have it, because I ran out of bacon, but I have a ton of breakfast sausage. So I'll be cooking up hibachi style outside. I'll be squirting maple syrup into people's mouths like they do the sake. So you guys are more than welcome to come outside and grab some breakfast for free from me too. That's just a 4th of July thank you thing.
Let me check with my boss.
All right.
This guy was talking about, like, he has a hibachi thingy, and he wants to come over here and, like, do it or something, and he said that, like, it's free for us for 4th of July as a treat.
I would ask Tom. Tom would know where the gate.
And, like, he says, that we don't have to do any work. So he's gonna bring his grill over here.
Because I don't think there's like room for him to like park his truck or anything out here. So yeah, talk to Tom about it. He can say
Kitty, I have a little he said that he has a hibachi grill and he wants to come here and do it as like a 4th of July.
Nope.
So he's on.
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Oh, damn it.
King, Chef, this is Casey speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, what's going on, Casey? I'm Chef Ryan Chen. I work with Hibachi Breakfast Delights, one of the food trucks here in town.
Okay.
Hey, man, we're doing part of a promotion. We're doing pop-up collaborations with different like famous diners in the area. So you guys were voted by some of our customers on social media as the next place that we should come do a pop-up collaboration. So we're about 15 minutes out, man. We're going to be rolling up. We've got the truck. We do breakfast hibachi. I don't know if you've eaten at our truck before.
I have not, no.
Are you familiar with like, have you ever had a Japanese hibachi meal?
Yes, sir.
What they cook in front of you? So we're bringing that to breakfast. We're bringing that flavor to breakfast. So I was trained traditionally in Japan. So now I make flapjacks on the hibachi griddle. I'm flipping them up in the air. I'm catching scrambled eggs on my knife. We're squirting maple syrup into people's mouths. We're trying to make it like a whole experience. So we're coming in and we're going to be teaming with you guys at no cost, no extra work to you or your employees. And we're going to be setting up shop outside and giving like free appetizers before breakfast, collabing and basing things off your menu.
Roger that. Yeah, I'm afraid I couldn't agree to that.
Oh, it's of no extra cost or anything to you guys. We're just coming in to have fun. It's a pop-up collaboration. Spread a little word about both places. Like I said, we have some interesting takes on some of your menu items. We're going to be trying as mini appetizers while people are waiting.
Heard! Yeah, I still couldn't say yes to that.
How come?
Well, for one, I'm very busy, and the time it would take to actually talk this out and get to something, you'd have a better chance calling me probably at 2:30 when I don't have a ton of customers.
So we really don't even need to plug in. We just pull up to the parking lot and we're helping out the customers that are hanging outside.
Sir, I understand, but I gotta go. I have a lot of customers.
So is it cool to just head into the parking lot, or should we send someone in first to check in with you?
No, thank you.
Can you recommend another breakfast spot?
I cannot.
Come back at 2:30?
Yes, please.
All right.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, I guess some people just don't want to collaborate. Personally, I think they're missing out on a big opportunity. All right, let's get back to the Mortimer Montalbano post. Once again, the post reads, anyone know a trustworthy and dependable psychic medium? I need to speak to my old roommate who passed away a few years back. He was very organized, but I can't find the instruction manual for the Keurig he left me, and I know it's in the house somewhere. Thanks in advance, Mort. All right, so we've got a few comments and replies so far. Let's read a few of them. Michael says the manual is online. Try Googling. Janice replies to Michael and says, good, this advice is cheaper than a medium. Julie says Lynn Kent. And then Karen's being funny. She says, for a small fee, I'll come and make you coffee in the morning. And I'm cheaper than a psychic. Donna says, I'm sure you can find it online. Just Google it and stop being lazy. I don't think Mortimer's being lazy. Mary, the amount of people that had this post go over their heads is astounding. I'm not sure what she means by that. Tom says Matt Fraser. Bill says YouTube. I have an Alyssa Phillips being recommended as a great psychic. Matt Fraser, he's the best. He does phone in person. Google the manual online. Avoid choices which charge you to read. Okay, so that's it so far. Looks like people are still commenting. I'm going to respond to a few of these people and see if that gets us anywhere. All right, here's the next call.
Breakfast Cafe.
Hey, what's going on? Is this the little breakfast spot over on?
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, man? My name's Ryan Kelly Smith. I'm the manager for the social life of a VIP who's going to be coming in and grab some breakfast in 15 minutes.
Okay.
Are you a member of the leadership team?
Like, of the business?
Yeah, I'm one of the managers or whatever, shift supervisor.
Yeah, I own the place.
Oh, cool, man! I can share with you. It's actually Sammy Hagar from Van Halen.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be rocking and rolling his way into the breakfast place. He's shooting a blog as well when he gets breakfast. He won't film anybody in there, but he films himself while he's eating.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you
That's cool with me, man. I'm actually I'm waiting tables right now. So.
Are you guys busy in there?
We got a filling up pretty good, decent, rotation of tables. I probably got a couple tables open still right now.
So, can you do me a favor? We have to do this before he's been filming at a bunch of different restaurants and everything, and he just likes to make sure people know. He just likes to get a general sense of what's going on. What's the feeling of the room? Can you kind of ask around and offer your personal opinion too? I won't tell him. I just know how to sugarcoat it. If people prefer like David Lee Roth Van Halen that are in the restaurant right now, or Sammy Hagar Van Halen.
I mean, personally, I'm a Sammy Hagar fan.
Really?
Like our whole theme is classic rock, so yeah, we jam a lot.
Do you mind? Do you mind asking around a little bit and seeing what people prefer, just so I can give them a heads up? Like, hey, when you come in, people are going to be pumped to see you. And...
Yeah. Hold on one second. So, guys, Sammy Hagar or David Lee Roth from Van Halen? Hagar. Okay. Yep. They're Sammy fans.
They're Sammy fans. Wow.
Yeah. Are we fans of David Lee Roth or Sammy Hagar from Van Halen?
Oh, Van Hagar, dude! Oh man, tell him not to make that joke when we come in.
Right on. Yeah, I mean I'd say it's a good feel. I wouldn't have an issue with it.
I mean he's gotta be cool with knowing that some people are gonna feel divisive about him, you know.
Well, in all reality, I could care less what people feel about him.
Yeah,
I
right.
own the place,
Exactly.
But yeah, I'd be more than happy to have him.
All right, man. Well, he's scoping out a few places. He's just having me call around, so hopefully we'll see you. Thanks for asking around.
All
right, brother.
Problem,
Later.
All right, bye.
Well, it's nice to talk to someone who's a little more open to our ideas. Right, that Mortimer post is still cooking. We've got Dennis. He recommends that I also buy look for the manual online. Google, that seems to be the easy one. Sue says, please don't. They are not of God. Lori responds and says, what? Sue says, Lori, the Bible tells us that all psychics and sorcerers are of the devil. A prophet is only a godly prophet if he is right 100% of the time. Lori responds, Sue, people have different beliefs about things. If someone wants to consult with a psychic medium, they can do so. Sue responds, Lori, yes. Of course they have free will, but I'm just telling you it's dangerous. I'm trying to warn you. Lori responds, Sue, with all due respect, it's dangerous. Well, it's dangerous to you. It's not to me or others. Your warning is not needed. Thank you anyway. And Lori sends Sue responds to that with some hands that are praying. Paul says, your roommate says, try cleaning up the house, you lazy prick, and you'll find the manual. That's all I got from him. He says to pass that along to you. All right, so Mortimer's really stimulating some conversation here. There's a few more. I did respond to a post towards the back. Michael Zampa saying that the manual is online. I responded to him by saying it's one of the first Keurigs that came out. I'm trying to attach the container you put your own coffee in. So add a little more backstory. All right, here's some more calls.
Thank you for calling Almost Etc. Off Interquest. We close at 1 today. How can I help you?
Hey, what's going on? You guys close at 1, you said?
Yes.
All right, cool. You guys pretty busy in there right now? We're about 15 minutes out.
Nope.
Are you a member of the management team or shift supervisor?
No.
Are you the host?
No, I'm a server.
You're a server? All right, if you could just keep it on the DL, I'm the manager for a VIP. who's going to be coming in to grab some breakfast.
Okay.
I don't know if you're familiar with Van Halen, one of the singers, Sammy Hagar.
I am actually, yes.
So he's coming in to grab some breakfast. He's considering, he's kind of looking around at some of the, he's looking at you guys, Paris Crepes, Susie's West Side. He's trying to decide where he wants to go. Is it pretty packed in there right now?
It is a little packed, yes.
Personally, I'm not going to, he's in his tour bus right now, so I'm not going to relay it to him. But personally, do you prefer Van Halen?
To go.
Yeah, that might work too. He likes to eat inside restaurants. He enjoys it. He's been doing like a video blog, different breakfast spots that he tries. Personally, like I said, I won't relay this to him, but personally, do you prefer Van Halen with Sammy Hagar or with David Lee Roth?
I don't think I really know David Lee Roth.
So
but I know Sammy Hagar.
You know Sammy Hagar, right? All right.
Yeah.
So if you could do me a favor, he just likes to know what the vibe is in the restaurant. Do you mind asking a couple tables, like, hey, is it Hagar or Roth? Like, who's your favorite, David Lee Roth or Sammy Hagar? Just so we have a feeling, so he knows what he's walking into.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
Yeah, you can bring the phone with you if you want, so I can hear
what was that?
You can bring the phone with you if you want, just so I can hear what they say.
Oh, okay. I can't really do that.
All right, I'll wait. Yeah, I'll wait.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Alrighty, so it looks like there's like a tie between people, Sammy Hagar and David Roth. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So when he comes in, is it cool if he tries to win those people over? Because he does, I Can't Drive 55?
He
does that song.
It's like, it's like people, it's like 10-minute table turnovers, so people are coming and going really quickly. So I don't know if people will still be here are you right outside or like?
We're cruising up right now. We're pulled over at like a Walmart over here.
Oh, yep. Yeah, the turnover is pretty quickly, but yeah.
He's been working on an acoustic version of I Can't Drive 55, and he's trying to drop that for like do a 4th of July thing. He wants to like film it inside of like a rustic diner. Are you guys rustic?
I wouldn't call it rustic. It's like, it's very open. Our kitchen's open. Everything's very open. So it could be a little rustic.
All right, yeah, no, I think I can convince him. He can't see very well.
Hispanic. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. Well, he likes to put a little. Sometimes he'll do like a little like mariachi flair.
Okay.
To the songs, like especially to get into the vibe of the restaurant. So that'll be awesome. I'll tell him about. Do you guys do like Mexican style breakfast too?
We do, yes.
Huevos rancheros.
Oh yeah, and we have really good green chili here as well, and it's pork green chili. If you're into pork.
Am I into pork?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Come on.
Some people aren't,
Yeah, those people aren't enjoying life.
I agree.
All right, cool. So we'll be rocking our rolling up the road to see you guys in like 15. All right. Thanks for getting a feel for the vibe of the place.
Yeah, not a problem. We'll see you soon.
All right. See you later.
Bye now. Yep.
Thanks for calling the Exchange. This is Ethan. How can I help you?
Hey, what's going on, man? You guys do breakfast?
Yes, we do indeed. Till noon today.
All right, awesome, man. Are you a member of the leadership team over there?
I am not. I'm just on the floor staff. What can I do for you?
I just wanted to connect with someone in the business. If you can keep it on the DL for right now. I manage the personal life of a VIP who's going to be coming in like 15 minutes to grab some breakfast. It's actually Sammy Hagar from Van Halen.
Okay, sure.
He loves people, so he's going to come in. He's got his acoustic guitar like over his back, like a backpack. You know how musicians like to hang around like that?
Sure.
So he's going to be coming in with like the guitar over his back and everything. And he was kind of hoping to do an acoustic version of I Can't Drive 55 in the restaurant.
Okay.
and film it for his video blog. The one thing that he has me do, he has me call restaurants because there's a lot of tension between like fans of Van Halen that really prefer David Lee Roth or those that prefer Sammy Hagar. I'm a big Van Halen fan. I kind of see the points of both of them. They kind of both hit different notes for me. That's what I always tell Sammy. Which one do you prefer? Do you prefer Sammy Hagar or David Lee Roth?
No preference here. But yeah, if he wants to come and play, that's totally fine. We're open till 2:00 today. So.
Are you guys pretty busy?
Yeah, I mean, there's a line right now, but there's tables available and stuff like that.
So he wants to, if you don't mind, if you could just go around a couple of the tables and ask if they prefer Sammy Hagar or David Lee Roth. He just likes to have a vibe of the restaurant before he comes in and does the acoustic version of I Can't Drive 55.
I'm sure people will love it. Anything else I can do for you?
You mind just asking a couple people and seeing if they...
I will see if I have time. I will try and get to that.
You don't think you could just run and do it right now?
No, not at the moment.
All right, man.
Okay, thanks so much. Looking forward to seeing it. Bye-bye.
All right, Sammy Hagar, bringing the party. All right, here's some more Mortimer Montalbano posts. Michelle says Roland is the best. However, last I knew he only does groups, not one-on-one, so no guarantee of a reading. I do have someone that I go to now, but they are out of state and they will Zoom with you. If you're interested, you can send me a message. James says check out the local newspaper. Lorraine says look online and Google will tell you for free. Britt, Amazon has Ouija boards and you can buy one if you don't have an answer yet. Gary says you may be able to email Keurig or whatever company produced the product and request a copy of that product's instruction manual and or information as to where you might be able to get a copy of that locally. I'm not sure if the local library houses that information, but the research desk librarian might be a proper start as a resource. You might also think back as to your old roommate's rituals, such as when he used the Keurig, what else did he typically do around the same time, and where was he physically in the house? Also, did he have a habit of filing things away somewhere as a file with assorted instruction manuals? He might not have referred to that file very often, but he may have kept that information just in case if he ever needed some of the information. If indeed you are certain that it is in the house somewhere, formulate a well-thought-out plan to systematically search the entire house, from top to bottom, each and every square inch. Keep a written record of where you started and where you ended on any given day, and then the next time you begin, start where you had left off previously and continue so forth and so on. Hopefully you find the information. Good luck. Alright, so that's the last one so far, and that was a good one. Thank you, Gary. Let's throw some more calls, and if I get any more of these, I'll interrupt and read them.
Dining room, this is Carly. How may I assist you?
Hey, what's going on, Carly? Are you a member of the leadership team over there? Or shift supervisor? Yeah. Hey, my name is Ryan Kelly Smith. I'm a manager for the social life of a VIP client who's going to be coming in to get some breakfast in like 15, 20 minutes.
Okay.
If you could kind of keep it on the DL between you and I, it's actually Sammy Hagar from Van Halen.
Okay.
You familiar with him? So it's Sammy. It's Sammy.
Okay. How
it's
many
Sammy, me, his spiritual advisor, and then his girlfriend. So it's four of us.
Okay, so three total. Oh, four total.
Yeah,
Four
and he's
total?
going to be
Okay,
coming
so
in with his. He's going to have his guitar like slung over his back. You know how like musicians walk around because he's trying to do an acoustic. You know, I Can't Drive 55. Have you heard that song?
Yes.
Yeah, he's trying to film it. He's been working on an acoustic version of that, like as a 4th of July thing. So he's going to be coming in. He might even film it. He would like to film the music video for it in a rustic, American diner. So when he comes in, he's going to have
Our security department. Would you like me to transfer you to them to see if he can do that?
Yeah, that would be great.
Understood.
I don't know how this turned into a Sammy Hagar show.
If serenity is more your style, relax by the pool. Experience our award-winning Forbes.
Broadmoor Security, this is Ed. How may I assist you?
Hey, what's going on, man? Did she fill you in on what was going on?
I don't. Well, can you remind me what's going on, or let me know?
What did she tell you so far? How much do you are you up to
About a
speed?
famous person supposed to show up and you're filming.
Yeah, so I don't know if you're a Van Halen fan, but it's Sammy Hagar.
Okay.
And he's coming in just to grab some breakfast. He's going to have his acoustic guitar slung over his back.
Okay.
When he comes in the restaurant. I don't know if you're familiar with the song I Can't Drive 55.
Uh-huh.
He's going to be doing an acoustic version of that. He's been working on that for a few months, and he wants to release it like as a video, a social media video on the 4th of July. So he's going to come in, he's going to grab some breakfast, and then he was going to do an acoustic version of I Can't Drive 55 for everyone in the restaurant.
Okay.
Are you a fan of Van Halen?
Yes, I am.
Do you prefer the Sammy Hagar days or the David Lee Roth days?
I'm a fan of both.
That's what I always say, man. They hit different points for me.
So there's no filming or anything going to be done with this, is there?
They're just going to be filming. The camera would just be on Sammy while he sings and plays guitar, just so he can post it on his social media for a gift for his fans for the 4th of July.
See, that's the problem. Do you guys have a photo pass for that from Krista Heineke that's in charge of all this?
Crystal Hyman?
Heineke?
No, we're just passing through the area. We just thought this would be a good place to go grab breakfast because we were told by a couple of friends that
it is a good place to go, but we can't have filming due to the privacy of our guests. If I can place you on a quick hold, let me try and get a phone call to somebody and see if it's okay.
No, don't worry about it. It's the 4th of July. We don't need to go disturbing a bunch of people. It's all good.
Oh no, it's just my boss. It's okay.
No, dude, seriously, it's all good. He'll play it in the parking lot or something if he wants to do the song. I don't know. He's kind of looking at me having this conversation now. He looks like he's kind of.
I apologize. So, yeah,
no,
they're pretty.
It's all good, man.
That here. Okay.
It's all right.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, now he's all bummed out.
Okay. Well, like I said, if you let me put you on hold, I can make a phone call and see.
Nah, he kind of feels like now it's. Yeah, like it's all good though, man. Maybe some other time when we're passing through. All right.
Very good. Let us know before you come over, and we can make the arrangements. I'm sure they'd be okay with that then, as long as they go through the media person.
All right, man.
All right. Thank you.
Yep.
Hi, this is Stacy. May I help you?
Hey, what's going on, Stacy? Are you a member of the leadership team?
I am.
Hey, my name's Ryan Kelly Smith. I manage the personal life for a VIP client who's looking to come in like 5-10 minutes to grab some breakfast.
Okay.
If you can just keep it between you and I on a need-to-know basis for now, it's Sammy Hagar from Van Halen.
Oh, okay. He's coming in here in 5 minutes?
Yeah, he's kind of running back and forth between a few places. I just called near you guys. What's the other place? Gunther Tootie's. I called them too. He's running back and forth. Are you familiar with Van Halen?
Yes.
Are you a David Lee Roth fan or a Sammy Hagar? Do you prefer one or the other? Or you kind of just like the band in its entirety?
I kind of like just both. It's kind of both my era. So anyway,
I always say that
I'm super busy. So
if
I'm
you don't
sorry.
mind,
I don't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, he's going to be, if you don't mind, he's also dropping for 4th of July as a gift to his fans. He's going to be recording an acoustic version of I Can't Drive 55. So when he comes into the restaurant, he's going to have his acoustic guitar slung over his back. When he walks in, he's going to be flanked by me and his spiritual advisor. He's going to come in, and he loves talking to people. If you don't mind, you said it's really busy. If you can kind of get a general feeling of the restaurant, what's the pulse? Do people prefer a David Lee Roth Van Halen, or did they prefer the Sammy Hagar led Van Halen? If you don't mind, I'll hold for a second. You can go do what you got to do and just kind of get the pulse on a few people, just so I can let them know what the vibe is there. Because at Gunther Tootie's, a lot of people preferred David Lee Roth, so he was.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm not sure. I don't really have time to go do that right now. It's the 4th of July. There's no video or anything coming in though, right? Because we can't allow that.
It's just his phone. Like it would just be on him, like playing his guitar when he does. You know the song I Can't Drive 55.
Yeah. He can't record in the restaurant though, unfortunately.
Oh, even if the phone is just stationary on him and no one else at all is in the frame. Because it was supposed to be as like a gift for his fans on the 4th of July.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's shaking his head now. He's shaking
I'd have
his
to
head
clear
now.
that with the owners. Do you want me to give you a call back? I'd have to clear it with the owners of the restaurant.
Do you want us to give them a call back? She's pushing back on recording the video in there. Yeah, he just walked away. He said forget it.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, have a great day. Best of luck to you. Bye-bye.
I don't know. It seemed like that lady just wanted to get off the phone with me. So I'm looking at the Mortimer post, and after Gary's very helpful and very long response, there hasn't been much more. So we've got a few more calls to play. If anybody else responds, I'll chime back in. But here's the rest of the calls.
Hello, Permitted.
Hey man, this is Chef Santino, Sunny Side Up, over at the IHOP.
Okay, give me a second.
Yeah, sure.
Hello?
Hey, what's going on, man? Who am I speaking to?
Who's this?
This is head chef Santino, Sunny Side Up, over at the IHOP by you guys.
Good. What's this about?
Who am I speaking to, man? Just first name?
Yeah, Mike?
Oh, what's going on, Mike? Hey, I manage the kitchen over here. Just wanted to give you a heads up that we're on our way to do a pop-up hibachi pancake bar.
Okay.
So we're going to be coming in with a flat top. We'll be pushing that into your restaurant. We'll be decorating the walls with IHOP insignias. We'll be having a hibachi chef actually coming in and making the pancakes on the flat top, and squirting maple syrup into people's mouths as they pick up their pancakes, dicing up fruits and veggies, and like caramelizing apples, building those into a volcano, and then setting it on fire to caramelize the sugars on it. It's usually a really good time, and the customers get really excited about it.
Okay.
Have you ever had hibachi at a Japanese restaurant before?
Yeah.
Can you picture what we're coming in with then?
Yeah. Well, you're going to make a pancake out of that, huh?
Yeah, like we're going to be squirting the batter over our shoulders and stuff and doing tricks.
Okay. So
And,
are you saying that you're gonna bring that in here?
Yeah, we're on our way now. I'm riding downhill on the flat top right now to get there. Yeah, you guys are over on West.
Yeah. So are you saying you guys are gonna do outside on the parking lot?
Yeah, it's kind of a performance more than a serving. So we'll be going inside the restaurant. We'll be using the restrooms. We'll be kind of moving around and interacting, and it's a pretty cool experience. I think you guys are gonna have a really fun time with it.
Yeah, but what's the benefit for us?
Just the attraction. People come grab a pancake. I mean, what goes better with pancakes than cheeseburgers?
So you're saying you're going to use our kitchens as well?
Well, I'll be bringing the flat top. Like, I'm actually rolling downhill on it right now. And so yeah, once I get there, I'll fire this. I got the.
So you're going to explain more?
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna like get there and like stonewall you. Of course, I'm gonna talk to you and explain everything. What'd you think, man?
Like
Did you really think? Did you really think I was just gonna show up and like?
No, I never had this kind of call before either. So I'm like, what's going on?
So
why the head chef and the IHOP calling and doing all this?
I mean, we're expanding. We're trying to move into different markets. The world's changed, and that means IHOP has changed. So, and as we move forward towards the future, I mean, the United States of America.
All right.
That's one country. The IHOP is international.
All right. So I'm kind of busy, so do what you gotta do. Okay.
All right, brother. So I'll be there. I'm like I said, I'm rolling down the road right now on the flat top. I should be there in like 15-20, and I'll start firing up some pancakes. And like I said, they're free too. People don't have to pay for them.
Yeah, okay.
Because this is, and I'll be handing out coupons too for $5 off breakfasts at IHOP. Because you guys don't do breakfast at your place, do you?
We don't do breakfast now.
Yeah, sweet. So that works out, right?
remember, we have quite a bit of homeless people around here, so hey, we don't want to draw them here. Okay.
Oh, with all the pancakes?
Yeah.
Oh man,
I don't want to make this place as a hotspot for those kind of people.
Oh, dude, I'm trained in jujitsu. I can help. Like, seriously though, man. Like, if you need me to, like, I watch a lot of wrestling on TV. Like, I can do a power bomb on someone if I need to.
Oh, come on, man. I don't want you to get in trouble. All right, so I gotta go. Okay.
All right, brother. I'll see you in a few minutes.
All right.
All right, man.
Calling Einstein's on Powers and Constitution. How can I help you?
Hey, what's going on? Are you a member of the management team over there?
Yes, I am.
Hey, what's going on? My name's Ryan Kelly Smith. I manage the personal life for a VIP client who's going to be rolling up in like 5-10 minutes to grab some breakfast.
Okay.
If you can keep it on the DL between you and I, it's are you familiar with the Wendy's fast food franchise?
Yes, I am.
Dave Thomas, the founder, his daughter's name is Wendy. She's who the girl on the like logo is based on.
Okay.
And she's going to be coming in to grab some breakfast this morning. She's got 4 people with her. She's become something of a social media influencer since she severed ties with the Wendy's organization. She's trying to, she went to Japan for a couple months for a sabbatical to rediscover her faith. And she kind of had a spiritual awakening while she was in Japan. So when she comes in, she's going to be dressed in full kabuki garb.
Okay.
Her spiritual advisor is going to have to throw some petals on the floor, but we'll clean them up right after she walks in. Do you guys do tables or booths?
We're unfortunately closed for indoor.
Oh, so she's going to be able to... All right. So while she's ordering, I have these 2 blue orchids that she was very impressed with them in Japan. We put those wherever she's going to eat. Can I put the 2 blue orchids on the counter while she orders? And then...
Give me 1 second, okay?
Yeah.
What's Relic downtown?
Hey, what's going on? Is this the little breakfast spot?
Yes.
Hey, my name's Ryan Kelly Smith. I'm the manager for the social life of a VIP client who's going to be coming in to grab some breakfast in like 5-10 minutes.
Okay, so you have a client coming in to grab breakfast?
Yeah, a VIP client.
Okay.
Do you mind if you can keep it on the DL between you and I? Are you familiar with the band Van Halen?
Yeah, I think so.
It's Sammy Hagar from the band Van Halen. Yeah, so he's going to be coming in. He's going to have his acoustic guitar slung over his back.
Uh-huh.
And he's releasing... Have you ever heard the song I Can't Drive 55? That's from his solo album. But it was one of the big singles. He's recording he's recording an acoustic version of that he's been working on for a couple months for a gift for all of his fans on the 4th of July. So he might even bust out his guitar and play it in the restaurant today.
Okay. Oh, cool.
Is it pretty packed in there? It sounds like it is. Sounds like you guys have a decent amount of people.
It's definitely packed, yeah.
So do me a solid. There were 2 iconic singers for the band Van Halen. It was David Lee Roth first, and then it was Sammy Hagar after that. And sometimes fans are divided as to which, era of Van Halen they prefer. I kind of prefer both of them. I can see the strengths in both of them. They kind of hit different points for me. I would never tell Sammy this, but I prefer David Lee Roth, if I'm being completely honest with myself and my musical, preferences. But I cherish what Sammy's contributed to the rock and roll scene too. If you don't mind, just to get a sense of the pulse, to get a sense of the vibe of the restaurant, can you go around and ask some of the patrons there now if they prefer David Lee Roth or Sammy Hagar? I guarantee you everyone's going to have an opinion.
Yeah, sure. 1 second.
Sammy loses every time, though. Either that or they'll lie.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, we're too busy to ask everyone around here.
Oh, you can, if you don't mind, just like so you can say that, just so I can tell them that we asked a couple folks.
Well, you could just tell them, and they'll believe it. So
he's sitting, he's like standing right next to me.
Okay, that's great. We just don't really.
You can't
have
just
time
ask.
Right now.
You can't ask someone right now if they prefer David Lee Roth or Sammy Hagar as the frontman for Van Halen.
Well, personally, I prefer Sammy, so we
Oh, you
go with
do?
that.
Oh, there
yeah.
you go. There you go. You like? So is it cool? Am I talking to a different person?
You are.
Oh, so I didn't know you were a fan of Sammy. So he's been working on, I Can't Drive 55.
Okay, yeah.
He's been working on an acoustic version of that he's going to drop today as like a gift for all of his fans on the 4th of July. He's calling it his Rockin' Fourth.
Yeah, right.
So he's going to come into the restaurant this morning with his acoustic guitar slung over his back. You know how musicians walk like that with like the fret pointing towards the ground?
Yeah, right. We do have a good spot he can set up if he'd like, and play in front of everyone else.
Is it cool if we film him with just the camera on just him, not on anybody that's eating? Because he wants to release it as a thing for for his social media, as like a gift to his fans for his Rockin' Fourth.
Okay. We have this spot where he could set up and do the camera and filming for it too.
All right, awesome. I really appreciate that. And before he gets there, he's feeling really patriotic today. Obviously, our country's been through a lot. Do you think you could get the attention of a few either wait staff or some of the patrons by you and see if over the phone before we get there, just to kind of hype Sammy up, we can sing the national anthem together?
Okay, well, we do get live performances here a lot, and naturally people just start to look over, so I think he'll be just fine.
Well, I meant like actually before we get there, he just likes to like prime himself. He's getting all jazzed up because it's 4th of July. We're going to a few cookouts of his longtime friends after this. If you don't mind grabbing a couple of other wait staff members and getting everybody around so we can all sing the national anthem together with Sammy. He's sitting over here. He's super excited to get to the restaurant too.
Yeah, just come on by and we can do it then.
He really wants to, because we're like 20 minutes out, and he's been like, his phone died. He's like out of his mind bored.
There's no chance that's gonna happen over the phone.
You guys can't grab someone and just sing the national anthem quick. Just it's for the 4th of July. You're gonna get a Sammy Lee Hagar. Sammy Lee.
Let me give you some advice. You should just go try and call another restaurant, and then they can do it.
Which one do you think would do it?
I'd recommend Bonton's Cafe. It's down the road.
And just so I can give them a heads up of who sent me. Who's referring me to them?
You could say Sierra sent you on over.
I mean, it's the 4th of July. He just wants everyone to get into the patriotic spirit. So, I mean, if you could I'm sure there's a couple customers in there that would be more than happy to get up and display their patriotism and be proud.
I really do apologize, but I'm right now and I have another call on the line, so I hope you have a really nice day, sir.
How about the first couple bars?
I'm very sorry, okay?
Oh, can you see?
Have a great day, sir.
But all I'm trying to do is I know I'm not trying to bother you. I'm sorry. I know you guys are super busy in there. He's just like I'm walking away from him right now. I'm sorry. This is how he is like every single time.
We're very comfortable today. I have to go. There's another call
I
on the line.
I understand. I'm not trying to bother you. I'm not trying to take up time on the line. But in this country, we have to stand up. All right, that wraps her up for another edition of WDUM. I didn't get any more action on the Mortimer post, so hope everybody enjoyed those calls today. Hope everybody enjoyed the responses to the next door post. Let's close things out with a song. This is an original song by Ralphie and the Badger Milk. It's called In a Town Called Blunder.
In a town called Blunder, where the air's sweet, there's a prank call show that's hard to beat. It's called WDUM with Buddy and Sam, pulling pranks and jokes, they don't give a damn. All the laughs they bring on a moonlit night, with Waylon and Misty, it's a wild delight. From ice sculptures to AI on the line, WDUM's antics are simply divine. Waylon Wilford Woods, he's a sight to see, a glutton and a joker as proud as can be, with his tales of feasting and drug-induced dreams. He's WDUM star, or so it seems. All the laughs they bring on a moonlit night, with Waylon and Misty, it's a wild delight. From ice sculptures to AI on the line, WDUM's humor is tacky yet unrefined. They prank call as Wendy Thomas agent, demanding VIP, and bring pogo sticks to places where they shouldn't be. With sneeze guards and shoes that won't stop running, the WDUM keeps all the laughs coming. All the laughs they bring on a moonlit night, with Waylon and Misty, it's a wild delight. From ice sculptures to AI on the line, WDUM keeps all the laughs coming.